Subscribe to my channel.
Okay guys, we are back. I want to say welcome. We are into lesson 3. Let's get to it quickly. I'm going to hover over to my Microsoft Word here. I open it. You can just pause the video and then type in this line of text. All right, this single line of text. You can then pause the video and type in this line of text, because there's the line of text we are going to be working with for this video. Today's video we are going to be looking at the home type, all right, or the home ribbon. That's what we are going to be looking at. So for the home ribbon or home type, we are going to be looking at cut, copy, format, painter, and paste. Those are the 4 basic things we are going to be looking at. So firstly, we are going to be looking at format painter. All right, now format painter basically have to do with you are painting the section of a document that you want to format, all right, or highlighting a section of a document that you want to format. Now let us use it firstly. So to use it, I'm going to come here. Now as I click on it, when I come here, you see that my cursor or my pointer have changed. I can be able to highlight or to pin a portion of my text here that I want to format. Now, so let's assume that the portion of the text I want to copy it. All right, so I come right up here to copy. After coming to copy, I can move on. I press enter. I come down here and then I want to paste the text that I just copied. I come here to paste and click on paste. Now the text that I just copied, it have come down here. Now let me make this clear. There are big difference between copy and cut. All right, there are big difference between copy and cut. Now one difference I want you guys to get is this: when we are talking about cutting of a text, we are talking about migrating the identical text, taking it from one location to another. When we're talking about copying of a text, we are talking about duplicating the text and sending one copy to another destination. All right, so quickly let's try this and see how we're going to get it. All right, so I'm going to come down here. I'm going to say copy this text. All right, and down here I'm going to say cut this text. Good. So the first area we are saying copy this text, and the second area we are saying well, cut this text. Right now, so for the first area where we have copy this text, we are going to copy the text, all right, and then paste it, right, and then I come up here to copy. Good. After coming to copy, I will come right in front of the text here and then I paste it. Now you see the text have come there already, that I have copied it and I paste it. Now every text that you copy or you cut, you can paste it as much time as you want. All right, if I click on paste, that text will come. Now if you notice our lesson, the first text that we copied was the quick brown fox. All right, it was the quick brown fox. Now if we check here to our copy or clipboard, now or clipboard, we are going to see so many other things here that we can use. All right, we are going to see some text that we can format that are in our clipboard that we can format, but for today they are not our focus. All right, our focus is understanding the difference between cut, copy. All right, copy and cut. All right, the difference between them. Now I have copied a line of text here and I'll paste them over and over. Right now, so I just copy the text that we have here saying copy this text. All right, so we have copied it. Now let us try another one that's saying cut this text. All right, let's try cut. Now so I'm going to take my format painter here and highlight this entire place, and afterward I'm going to come up here to the scissor and click on cut. All right, now after I click on cut, you observe that the text has disappeared. All right, the text has disappeared. Now since the text has disappeared, we want to place it right before this text. Right, copy this text, we want to place it before that's place. Right, so we come here and click on paste. Now it have come here, it have changed location, it have moved from down here and it come up here. All right, now we can also paste another version of it here, paste another version of it here, paste another version of it here. All right, so this should not get all confusing. All right, it depends on how many times we paste the word. Now I will take all of these from the string quickly, and then we'll try it one more time to get the logic. We say cut this text. All right, we say cut this text. Now if we come here, we highlight the text, we come to cut, cut. After cutting it, we can come at the top of the document. Now we realize that the text is no longer there. We can come at the top of the document here and paste it. All right, we can come at the top of the document and paste it. Good. Now we have pasted it up there. So understand that copy is about creating duplicate, and cut is about migrating the text. All right, taking it from one place to another, and copy is about creating duplicate. All right, that is just our basic beginner understanding on cut and copy. All right, so guys, the next thing we're going to be looking at, font. All right, this part we're going to be looking at font. All right, there are so many things we can do with font. All right, there are so many things we can do with font. So quickly, I'm just going to erase these things that I have on the string here. All right, I'm going to erase this thing I have on the string. I'm going to say font 1, come here and say font 2, come here and say font 3, come here and say font 4, come here and say font 5, come here and say font 6, say font 7. Now we have 7 different fonts here that we want to work with. All right, so the first one we're going to put here, we're going to say font style. All right, font style. All right, the next one we're going to say font size. Now we have 2 different things in here. We have font size and we have font style. Now this text here, the first text, we are going to come to our pen formatter here and highlight this, and then we want to use font style on this. So this is your font style. All right, this is your font style. If we come here, we click on this hammer green button we have here, we'll find whole lots of text in here that we can choose from. All right, to be our font style. Now the current font style we have here can be changed to whatsoever font style that we want. So for today, we want to change this font 1 here to Times New Roman. All right, instead of me coming and checking through this like this, doing this manually, all right, I can perhaps take another measure. All right, I can just go up and spell in Times New Roman in the search bar here, and will come through. All right, so let me highlight this and come up here and spell Times New Roman. Times New. Now you see the font style of this have changed. The font style of this has changed. All right, the next area we want to check on here, we want to change the font size. We want to change the font size of this place. We want to change the font size. Now we'll come up here to where we see the number. All right, where we see this 23. There's the current font size of that text. Now with the current font size, we want to increase it or decrease it. You see alphabet letter here A, and the alphabet letter here A. All right, we have A in big font and we have this in small font. Now we can increase our font by 2 or decrease our font by 2 as well. Now if we press here, we're increasing the font by 2, as you can see the font size is increasing. And then if we come to the other A, which is the smaller A, we can decrease our font by 2 as well. We can decrease our font. All right, now we can also come down here to where we have the drop down list and check our font. All right, and pick whatsoever number that we want to use for our font style. Or we can stay right here and tap in a number that we want to use for our font style. Take for instance, we tap in 30. All right, now our font style have gone to 30. So particularly, these are some of the way that we format text. All right, now the next thing we want to look at, we want to turn this text here into into a case sensitive text. Now, when we're talking about case sensitive, we are talking about either we having this being in uppercase or lowercase. All right. Now, we want to turn this entire text on font 3. We want to turn the entire text into a case sensitive. All right. Now, we want to turn the entire thing into capital letter, or turn the entire thing into first letter capital and last letter capital, or each word capital. All right. Now, let's do this quickly. We say uppercase. All right. We say uppercase. So we'll take the 3 from here. We bring the 3 back quickly. Bring the 3 here. Good. Reach to the end. We say uppercase slash lowercase. Now, for here, after highlighting this, we come up here. We can use this guy to highlight. All right. Our format painter, come here and paint the entire place here. Good. And then we'll come up to where we find capital A and small a. All right. We say change case. All right. We can come here and change the case. We can come here. We use sentence case. Sentence case is understanding that every sentence begins with a capital letter and end with punctuations. All right. Now, we can come here and take every letter in lowercase as well. When we come here and take every letter in uppercase, we can come here and take each letter in uppercase. We can come here and take orthogonal case. Orthogonal case is where we will provide all of our first letter of our line in lowercase. So we'll take a sentence case. With sentence case, you see here the F have become uppercase, and the rest of the other letters here, other letter here, they have become lowercase. All right. So we're going to go back here and take sentence case. Good. We'll go back, highlight it, and take sentence case. Good. Now we have first letter in capital and the rest of the other letter they are in lower cases. All right. Let's come down and take lowercase. All right. Lowercase means everything going to be in lowercase. All right. Lowercase. We come down, we take uppercase. Everything will appear in uppercase. All right. Now we come down, we take each word, capitalize each word. All right. We come here, each word, the first letter of them will be capital letter. All right. We come down and take toggle case. Now I'll just set example on the various cases. All right, that we have there. Now the next thing we are going to be looking at, bold, italic, underline, line through, subscript. We are going to be looking at subscript and looking at exponentials as well. So our next thing to do, we will take this. In front of this, we are going to work with a word saying bold. All right. I'm just going to work with a text here saying bold. We're going to work with a text here saying bold. All right. Bold. And down here, we are going to work with a text saying. We're going to work with a text saying italic as well. Okay. We're going to work with a text here saying italic. Now, and here we are going to work with a text here underline. Okay. And here we are going to work with a text here line through. All right. Now, so for the first area, we want to bold the font full. All right. To bold this font full, we'll come right up here to the letter B. We click on it. Now, you see that the thickness or the width of the text have increased. All right. That is what we refer to as bold. All right. Bolding of the letter. Good. We come down to font 5. We want to make this font 5 italic. We come to the I here, where we see INTALIC. Now, if you observe the text has started to slope. The text is currently sloping. The text is currently sloping. All right. Now, The next thing we want to observe is the font 6. Alright, we want to underline it. Now understand, we have the hammergram button here that can tell you that you should give a double line or dotted line or curved line or wave line or so on, but we just want a single line. Alright, so we'll stick with this for now. Now this is underlined already. Now the next thing we want to do, we want to use our line through. Alright, we come up here. Now we have this track through here. We have run a line through the entire text. So guys, basically these are just some of the cool features of our home ribbon that we can use, or cool tools of our home ribbon that we can use. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be looking at, our subscript. Alright, subscript. Take for instance, most people will find equation like x squared plus 2. Sorry, that's my mistake. We say x squared plus 2a ab. Alright, now if you are saying x squared plus 2ab here, you want to make sure that this 2 here is in exponential form. Alright, or it is in a subscript form. Now the next error we're going to take here, we're going to take H2O. By writing H2O like this is correct, but by understanding that the chemical formula for water is not like this, so you have to make this 2 here as our subscript, and in this mathematical equation you have to make the 2 down here as our exponent. Alright, good. That is by saying x squared. Alright, so in the first place we're going to work on subscript here. We're going to change the 2 to subscript. We are going to come up here to font where we have our x with a small 2 attached to it. That is our subscript. Alright, if we click on it, now you can see our H2O have changed. Alright, the 2 have become very small at the bottom of the H, and this is well correct. Alright, now the next thing we want to do, we want to put this 2 in an exponential form. We're going to come here after highlighting it, and then we come here and click on x squared, which is superscript. Alright, we click on this. Now this has gone into a superscript form. Alright, we're having x squared plus 2ab, and we have H2O here as well. Now the next thing we want to do, we want to work with text. Alright, we want to work with text, adding some cool effects to our text, and after that we'll be adding background and be coloring our text as well. Good. So guys, the next thing we want to put here, we want to put here font number 8. Good. And on font number 8, we want to work with the next font saying font number 9 and font 10. Good. Now, so for font number 8, we are going to be using some glowing effects on font number 8 as well. Now we'll come up here to where we find the text effect. Alright, we click on the hammergram button here. We can find any effect of our choice here. Alright, as it's seeing the text, it is changing. We can find any effect of our choice here. Alright, we have some effect that have shadow, we have some effect here that are quite different, so we'll just work with this effect for now. I will select this. Good. There are so many things you can do in that place. Alright, for now we are just at a beginner level. We cannot play with it too much. Alright, as we go on, we'll see how best we can do some things on it. So this era, this text effect. Alright, the next one will say, the next place will say background, color. Alright, and down the next bit will say text color. Good. Now for here, our background color, we want to come to our format painter and highlight this entire place and come up here where we having text highlight color. Alright, we can choose any color by using the hammergram button. We can choose yellow, we can choose green, we can choose any color, but for now we are going to just stick with red. Alright, we'll stick with red. So now if you observe here, the background of the text has changed. Now let me get rid of this error. Now If you observe here, the background of the text has changed. The next thing we want to do, we want to change the text itself color, right? We want to change the text color. Now we'll come here, come to our format painter, and have the next thing we want to do, we want to come over to our format painter here and highlight this. We'll come over to our format painter, we highlight this. After highlighting this, we want to come up here and then select any color of our choice. Now the automatic color is already black, okay, so we cannot see that black. All right, we can choose any color of our choice. We'll just stick with red. Now you can color your text, and also you can color the background of the text as well. So guys, we have performed series of things in this identical tutorial. We have worked with text in so many ways. We have worked with font style, we have worked with font size, we have worked with case sensitive, we have worked with bold, we have worked with italic, we have worked with underline, we have worked with line through or strike through.
Subscribe to my channel.